We all love to dream that we have the money to buy a $1 million home. We meet the buyers who can do just that.
This is our style, with the colors, everything.
This is so beautiful.
From sweeping views,
It's just stunning.
It is stunning. It takes my breath away.
I loved it. What an open floor plan. Breathtaking, every little detail.
to complete luxury.
That is a winner for me, yeah.
It has everything.
Yeah, my mind is spinning.
These homes have it all.
This is literally on the beach.
This is a show place.
Our buyers have the money, know exactly what they want,
I love a great kitchen area.
and are ready to spend big.
5.5. Under budget.
Yes.
My role is to find these house hunters their ultimate dream home. In this episode, I meet Kathy.
Kathy, so nice to meet you.
Her and her husband John are relocating from New York City to sunny California.
We've decided to move out to this beautiful weather in California and be closer to our kids.
I'm taking her through some of the most desirable properties in Ventura County, California.
All I see are beautiful windows with incredible views, and my favorite things of all, trees outside every window.
Will I be able to find something that will suit her needs?
The guest house, what a nice little she shed for me.
Let's see if I can find Kathy her dream home.
Welcome to $1 Million House Hunters. I'm Viviana Vigil. Our buyer today is Kathy. Her and her husband John are relocating from New York City to Ventura County, California. We're going to be looking at 3 gorgeous estates. Let's see which one she chooses.
My husband and I are from New York. We have 2 kids who have moved out west. We are both bankers. I started in international banking and met my husband at our bank.
Kathy's looking for a home in sunny California that's closer to her kids.
We've decided to move out to this beautiful weather in California and be closer to our kids. We can stretch to probably $2.5 million, but of course we'd like to spend less than that.
We have an adventure ahead of us today. I hope you are ready.
I am so excited, and I'm just sorry my husband John isn't here, but he is in Italy on a business trip, so poor John.
Well, I'd like to show you 3 properties today here in Westlake Village, which is just outside of Los Angeles County. Now, this house that we're at here is a beautiful sort of Tuscan estate design. I think this is gonna foot the bill.
We're located on 4.5 acres, surrounded by open space, almost 7,000 square feet, with a formal living room that is a step-up living room, the family room, and this beautiful kitchen that has been recently remodeled. It's to die for.
Okay, Kathy, how do you like the first reaction entry?
Oh, Viviane, it's incredible. I was pleasantly surprised at all the details the builders took with the property. Something that I could just move right into without making any changes.
You know, as we walked in, we had the formal foyer. There was a raised formal living area. We passed the formal dining. There's a gorgeous wrought iron staircase. And here we are into the informal living area, sunken down with an entertainer's bar.
As the house unfolded, I found so many different rooms and so many gathering places for a large family like ours. This bar is incredible.
Is John gonna like it?
John is not going to be anywhere but behind that bar.
Okay, brand new marble counter kitchen. It feels so good. And it is a huge slab, just a single piece.
It is huge. The island area was so big. It's like the size of a king-size bed. Now, what is this?
Oh, these are hidden outlets.
Oh my gosh.
For your appliances, computers, phones, whatever you like. Then they just pop right back down.
Incredible. All the amenities are just so up to date and so beautiful, especially like these little charging stations that pop out of the counter.
Beautiful backsplash with this chef's range. Is this gonna be good enough for you and John?
That's going to work for us. And maybe John's going to be doing a little more of the cooking than I am, because I will be busy staring out the window in that gorgeous view.
Large enough for you?
My gosh.
It's like a ballroom in here.
I will get lost in here, I think. John, where are you? It is massive. It's like a little house up there.
It is so spacious, so much light. You could put 2 California Kings in here, I think.
One whole wall of windows, a patio with ceiling fans, room for my furniture, and then the bathroom area, a huge bathtub, a huge bathroom, plenty of room.
Soaking jacuzzi tub.
Oh my gosh, I will never get out of it.
Glass enclosed shower, double sinks. I mean, it's a very large bathroom.
It's just move-in ready, which
really
is
is
so appealing. Look at this yard, wow!
It's amazing.
It's gorgeous, and all that grass over there, my dogs will love that.
No, the dogs, the family's gonna love it too.
Yes, they are, but my dogs are my babies at home right now.
Absolutely.
We have 2 large dogs. I want room for them to run, and boy, does this backyard deliver.
And this swimming pool, does it tick the box of a must-have?
Honestly, I'm ready to get in there right now.
It's perfect weather for that. You have a hot tub in the corner, you have a fountain on this end.
I was really pleased to see this fountain shooting up. It's like being in a luxury hotel, except it's all yours.
And take a look at that veranda with fans, a seating area, another fountain. This is a mature, landscaped, established yard. I didn't even mention the built-in barbecue area with an eat-in counter and this seating area right out here, right outside the kitchen.
The way it's laid out for parties and entertaining is going to be John's dream.
So what do you think this home is listed at?
I think it's bumping up pretty close to the top of the budget, so I'm going to say 2.4.
It's actually listed at 2.5 plus some change.
Oh.
So right in budget, right in there, and it is turnkey ready. If you're happy with the decor, you can move in, throw your furniture in there, you're ready to go. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Yes, that is true. Well, I really love it, and I can't wait to see what else we have, but this is going to be really hard to top.
All right, well, let's try to top it. I'll do my best.
We have 2 more estates to see in Ventura County, California. Will this next home be the right fit for Kathy's family?
Wow, this is gorgeous. This reminds me of how I grew up.
Stay tuned. Welcome back. We're in Ventura County, California, and on the search for Kathy's ultimate dream home.
We really want a place we can just gather and celebrate our life.
The first house was a tranquil estate in the heart of North Ranch.
Oh, Viviana, it's incredible.
But could this next house be the one?
We are in beautiful Santa Rosa Valley. This home encompasses 4 bedrooms and 4.5 baths. It also has a guest house with its own bathroom and bedroom, and giving you all the amenities that any family could possibly want.
And we have arrived to house number 2.
Wow, you did it again.
You like the curb appeal, huh?
I love it. Well, somebody here has a real green thumb.
Mediterranean style home, just over 4,000 square feet. Lots inside to see. Gated community, very quiet. All you can hear is a fountain.
It looks great. Let's take a look. Coming inside was a nice surprise to see the really, really high ceilings.
I love these high ceilings. This foyer is very grand. You have this staircase that wraps around a sort of rotunda. The theater just to our right, a game room.
And oh my gosh, the owners really invested a lot in the lighting, didn't they? The chandeliers are spectacular. The living room did have a beautiful fireplace and some nice tall windows for sunlight to come in.
How do you like this grand staircase?
I think I see a photo up there.
You're right. That would be really great. Line up all the grandkids when you get them in height order.
Absolutely, yeah. We got to get cracking on that.
Here we go. This is that open concept that you were looking for with your kitchen here, your informal living area with another very stately fireplace. And they have room for a giant TV over there, so I think you'd be able to squeeze one in as well. And I love the eat-in kitchen with wraparound windows. It's just beautiful with a view to the backyard.
I love how the backyard is positioned so you can see all the greenery. This kitchen did have a lovely feel and a really nice breakfast dining area, and I liked how it was intimately feeding into the family area. That's where John's gonna be watching every series on Netflix.
Love it.
Yeah.
Him and everyone else.
Click. And this really cozy bar, so it's really charming. It looks like there's plenty of storage space in the cabinets here.
Full pantry just here.
I love it. I think that the color tones all meld well. And here I'd probably give it a little pop with paint, and it's a nice neutral base to start with, and has some good bones.
All right, the master suite, large ensuite with a soaking tub, and I love the giant mirrors in there.
There's no question. The mirror is the centerpiece of that bathroom. Of course, the tub doesn't hurt either. That's a very luxurious tub. And then the his and hers closets were very nice. Again, it's a cozier feel than the other house, but it works with those pretty French doors. It had an enormous deck coming off, so I would probably push out the bedroom to give us more space. Wow, this is gorgeous.
I promised a resort, and this is a resort.
This reminds me of how I grew up with this huge grass yard just stretching on and on.
And then you have this gorgeous pool house, and it has like a bar area, it has a full bathroom. So if you wanted some guests to stay there for the night, it would work for that too.
The guest house, what a nice little she shed for me.
And you can't really see from here, but as we get closer, there is a water slide.
Oh, so fun. One of the things I love about this backyard is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seating areas.
Yeah,
So
we
there
didn't
is
even mention this established huge barbecue area. The indoor-outdoor living this home was meant for that.
I would say the outside is the biggest selling point for me on this house. It has potential for things that I might want to do. If I really wanted to add on, I could do that too.
Okay, so the question is, what do you think this home is listed at?
You know, this home is lovely. It's a little bit smaller than the other home.
Just
so
over 4,000.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 1.6.
You're very close. It's 1.769.
Oh, pretty
Well
close.
under budget. So any of the changes that you had spoken about inside would be still within budget.
Yeah, we could do a lot. Another good pick.
Good. I am so glad that you are liking some of these options. Let's continue this. We're on a roll, and let's head to house number 3.
Okay.
And see if we can wow you there as well. There's only one more luxury home left to see on this house hunt. We check out this palatial estate in the heart of Santa Rosa Valley. Is this the entertainer's home Kathy's looking for? I mean,
Come on.
I don't even have words for this, Kathy. Stay tuned. Welcome back. We've seen 2 amazing luxury homes in Ventura County, California. The first house was a tranquil home in the heart of North Ranch. Then we saw a beautiful estate home in Santa Rosa Valley. But will this last home be the one?
We are in the middle of Santa Rosa Valley. This home has 10 bedrooms and 12 bathrooms. It has a guest house, incredible pool, and RV access. This estate is a resort in itself.
All right, here we are, house number 3, a beautiful Tudor. What do you think about the curb appeal?
So far, I'm really excited. I don't know, I think the outside of this house is speaking to me. The Tudor style is so fairy tale to me. It's something I've always imagined living in, but you can get nothing like that in New York City.
It has everything.
Wow, I think John had better buckle his seatbelt.
If you wanted grandkids, you better want a lot of grandkids to fill these bedrooms.
It looks so welcoming. It looks like a home that would be in a movie or something.
All right, well, let's welcome ourselves right in.
Well, first of all, when we walked through the front door, I noticed above the door this beveled glass that was just standout gorgeous. And then you walk past this very formal room for dining that was huge, and it had this really shiny, old polished wood floor that was really stunning.
And then we're in the informal living area here with a gorgeous fireplace. Look at that hand-carved mantle. Absolutely beautiful. The panes on the windows are really gorgeous. You don't see often wood windows anymore, and I absolutely love it.
I do really love the wainscoting here. We spent a lot of time in England working in our banking careers, and this really brings me home to England. It's just like coming home.
More English Tudor.
Oh my goodness.
Did you check out that green Viking chef's range? I mean, that is a professional stove with ovens, double ovens.
The kitchen was gorgeous. This green enamel range that it has been my dream to have an enamel range like that.
A warming drawer, another fridge just here.
It's so spacious that I swear John and I could make dueling gourmet dinners and not even ever see each other in the room. I can't think of a thing that this kitchen is missing.
Would you change anything?
You know, I might put my own decor spin on it, but I do like it, so I'm torn. I have all the right stuff to put in here.
Yay!
It's so cute. But when is big too big? I mean, it's kind of silly to have two people buy a 10-bedroom house, so.
You just have to fill it with people, I guess.
I guess so, John. You should be here. You're gonna be sorry.
Vaulted ceiling, mood lighting. I can already feel the sweet dreams coming on.
Oh, it is truly like a fairy tale. Look at the headboard on that bed built in. It's so grand. And
this is really an apartment in and of itself. The walk-in closet is another bedroom seemingly. And then there's a sitting area there with a veranda looking over the backyard that has a little counter with a built-in wine fridge. And then you have two entrances to the sort of wraparound ensuite with a soaking tub, a separate glass enclosed shower, of course, a double vanity.
The closet was huge. The closet was probably bigger than our bedroom in New York.
You're gonna need to buy more clothes.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
There's plenty of room for all my shoes.
Yeah.
And they'll be lonely unless I buy more.
There you go. You don't want them lonely. I mean,
Come on.
I don't even have words for this, Kathy. I love this walking veranda that wraps around.
So much space, and a pool, it's gigantic, but it fits in with the landscape so naturally.
And they have an entertaining great room just here. You know, this is such a large space to entertain.
There's a guest house, and then of course the gazebo where maybe someone related to me could get married there someday. I could just picture it.
When friends and family come out to visit, they can really actually just, stay for a while.
I am breathless. It is a dream house, there's no question.
Is there anything that's not really ticking the box for you?
I just have to say no.
Okay.
There's not a single thing
So
that's
that
missing.
leaves one question then. What's the price?
Oh, I think this is going to be way over our budget. So I would say 2.8 maybe?
It's listed at 2.495.
How can that be? Come on, we don't need 10 bedrooms, there's only 2 of us. But part of me says, why would I let that stop me when it's actually under budget? But the other houses have things I like about them too. I'm so torn.
You're here alone, your husband's not with you, you have a big decision to make. So I'm just gonna give you a little bit of privacy, let you sort of think it over, and then I'll come and join you and see if I can pressure you into making a decision.
Great, I have so much to think about.
We've seen all 3 luxury homes, and when we return, Kathy will make the big decision.
I would be absolutely crazy not to take house number.
Welcome back. We've seen all 3 homes on this $1 million house hunt. Our first stop was a tranquil home in the heart of North Ranch. House number 2 was a beautiful estate home in Santa Rosa Valley. The last property was an expansive English Tudor style in the heart of Santa Rosa Valley. I left Kathy for some time to think. Let's see if she's ready to make the big decision.
All right, Kathy, I hate to interrupt, but the pressure is on. We got to make a decision. So let's walk through the houses a little bit and talk about them and see what you liked and what you didn't.
Okay.
So house number 1, it was a Tuscan beauty. What did you love about that house?
I loved the living area with the bar and the kitchen and the idea of the family getting together there. And I also really loved the backyard, although there could have been a little more grass to play and run and space for the dogs. And I thought that the master was exquisite.
Yeah.
All the views were great. It had a lot of positives.
Well, let's move to house number 2. It was a Mediterranean style. 4 bedrooms. It had that massive backyard with an enormous pool with a water slide. The lawn was rather large, and that home was well under budget at $1.769.
That backyard in house number 2 with the slide, I could see all of us enjoying the slide, young and old. And the thing is, 4 bedrooms might, crazy sounding, but it might not be enough for us.
Well, let's talk about house number 3. And we have a much different perspective here from the backyard looking at the house, which it's even spectacular from here. 10 bedrooms, 12 baths.
The 10 bedrooms is just too big. I mean, that's a lot of space to fill. But what gets me and makes it really a hard decision is that this price is lower than house number 1.
Just under budget at $2.495.
That means, though, that I would have very little money to redecorate. And there's some things here I definitely want to change. I feel like I could brighten up some of the rooms. I also, don't want John to kill me when I tell him I bought a 10-bedroom house. So I have to consider what he would like.
What house can we cross off the list?
Well, with some regret, I think the first elimination would be house number 2.
Okay.
Because it's not quite big enough to fill our dreams of many, many people.
Okay, so let's cross that off the list. That leaves house number 1, the Tuscan masterpiece, and house number 3, the Tudor resort.
I think because of the pricing, I would be absolutely crazy not to take house number 3.
Yay! I can't wait to come.
Oh my
This is
gosh.
amazing. You know what I just noticed over there? A basketball
Oh
court.
my gosh. Well, you're certainly invited. I am going to have
You
big
won't even know
parties
I'm
all the
here.
time.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I am
s-
so thrilled. To be honest, I knew from the moment I walked in the door, this was the house I wanted. What husband would argue with the wife who's actually saving him money by buying the less expensive house?
Thanks for joining us. I hope Kathy and John enjoy their brand new, gorgeous Tudor style home. I'm Viviana Vigil. We'll see you next time on $1 Million House Hunters.